guests and graduates, welcome to this Birmingham City University Awards ceremony. We'll be opening proceedings in the next few minutes. Can I first make some important announcements and requests to ensure that everyone can fully enjoy the occasion? First of all, a safety notification. We're not expecting any testing of the fire alarm or any other disruption today, but if the alarm does sound or there is an emergency, you'll be given directions by the nearest door steward so that you can proceed quickly and safely to the nearest emergency exit. Please turn all mobile phones to silent or switch them off completely. We of course welcome the taking of photos and video, but if you're doing so, please do not stand or block the view of others in the audience. We have more than 600 students graduating today, and each one who crosses a stage is really important to us. So please do clap and cheer as loudly as you wish as your graduand crosses the stage, and allow others to do so without distraction when their graduand is crossing. The ceremony is expected to last approximately 1.5 hours. In our experience, small children can become restless during proceedings and sometimes a little noisy. If your child does become unsettled, can we please ask you to move quietly out of the hall in order that they do not distract other guests and graduates from their enjoyment? We have a comfortable viewing room where you can still watch the proceedings and tend to your child, and your nearest door steward will be able to direct you. Graduates, this part is important for you. You've been seated really carefully and in a particular order to ensure that every person crosses the stage in the correct sequence. Please do stay in your assigned seat, and when you're asked to come out of your row and move around to the corridor to cross the stage, please do not move out of your assigned order. It's essential that you're sitting in the seat indicated on your registration card. If you've moved seat for any reason, please move back to your correct seat now. So our graduation ceremonies are formal occasions that follow a traditional format. They begin with a fanfare, following which the academic procession and the Chancellor's procession will enter the hall. At the end of the ceremony, once the Chancellor closes proceedings, could I please ask graduates to stand once again and for guests to remain in your seats until the procession has exited the hall, after which you'll be able to leave and join your party to celebrate your graduates' achievements. When leaving the auditorium, we encourage friends and families to remain on your current level in Symphony Hall into the foyer areas, and for graduates to reunite with families on the same level, rather than in the main mall to avoid any congestion. Please do enjoy the live music, ice cream and refreshments available to you in the Symphony Hall foyer areas after the ceremony. So we're about to begin. Can I please ask everyone to stand as the processions enter the hall?
Hello. I'd like you to give a proper appreciation for the band who've been playing Earth, Wind and Fire's greatest hits for the last 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the BCU Orchestra. People coming in late. Hurry up, darling, hurry up. Run to your seat. Stop tormenting the children. Okay, nice to see you all. You look fantastic. I declare this congregation open. Let me hear you say, yeah. Yeah. Please be seated. I love you too, small child. I'm so excited for you. This is going to be great. As Chancellor of Birmingham City University, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all here today. So, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and of course graduands, please do me this favour and make some noise! In case you didn't know, my name is Lenny Henry from Dudley. Just in case you heard that a famous clown was delivering a long-awaited leaving speech and thought, oh no, they've got Boris. Today we are honouring the graduating students from the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and Built Environment. Now, it's an amazing course, placing students into every aspect of modern life, solving housing problems, tackling climate change, creating new green spaces. It's extraordinary to think one day we could be driving down a road you helped build. And even more amazing to think we'll still be able to afford the petrol. Graduating today is a massive achievement. Think of all the skills you've learned. Technical know-how, working with different people, convincing your parents those lemon whites from the chicken shop are actually one of your 5 a day. You guys have worked so hard and it's finally paying off. But of course, you've been supported all the way, haven't you? For some it was your family, for others good friends, and all of you were supported by the fantastic staff at BCU. They helped you cope during lockdown when you had to develop new skills like lectures over Zoom or doing the clap for carers on an empty tub of pot noodle. So I want you to give a massive cheer and a round of applause. Let's big up all the people who helped get you here today. 1, 2, 3, come on! Oh yeah. Come on, love, we've seen the trouser suit. I know many of you here today actually graduated in 2020. Happily, those scary, uncertain days are over. Nobody wears the mask anymore, do they? I lick strangers' faces on the train now, they love it. So well done for staying the course. You are more patient than Prince Charles at the Queen's Jubilee. Did anybody see that? He was standing next to the Queen going, Christ, I hope this is the last one. Why doesn't she bugger off? But you made it. You're here in Symphony Hall and we're all dressed up in our fancy robes. We love this, don't we? Yeah. All the robes. Look at this lot. Escapees from Hogwarts. I love this. I feel like a Midland superhero. The Black Country Panther. Today is the beginning of your professional lives. A journey that will take you to exciting new opportunities and careers. Just by being here, you have proved that you have the resilience, determination and commitment to make a positive difference to the world around you. And I know that a lot has changed in the last few years, and things will keep changing. We've only just got used to COVID, haven't we? And now there's monkeypox. What the hell is monkeypox? Who's hanging out with monkeys? Tinder's really changed, man. I know how hard you've had to work because I've also been a student. A while ago, I graduated with a doctorate in screenwriting. Yeah. So I can't bandage your leg, but I can diagnose if your rom-com's got third act problems. And if, like me, you're the first person in your family to graduate higher education, give yourself a pat on the back. You're a trailblazer, but you still got to empty the dishwasher when it's your turn, right? It's been such an honor to be Chancellor of BCU these last 5 years. It's been an honor. Things were very different back then, weren't they? Remember Theresa May dancing in Kenya? They were like, please, we'll give back the common relief money, just make it stop. Now, since then, I've been given the second title of visiting professor, and in early 2020, we launched the Sir Lenny Henry Centre for Media Diversity with the aim of making sure all of society is represented across the media, not just some. And I'm so proud of the work we've done here so far. After only 2 years, we were shortlisted for outstanding contribution to equality, diversity and inclusion at the Times Higher Education Awards. They're like the Oscars of higher education. Yeah, you can clap. Damn it. And last year, we were commissioned by the BBC to see if the term BAME might be creating more barriers than it breaks down. As a result of our research, all the major UK broadcasters have said they will move away from using BAME. It's a major victory in ending unhelpful generalisations. And it means a lot to me that the centre is based here in Birmingham. It's here in Birmingham, ladies and gentlemen. Could have been in Dudley, but no. This is a place full of opportunity and Europe's youngest city. In fact, if it were any younger, it would be dating Simon Cowell. Thank you for that, love. It's such an exciting time for this city, isn't it? Our regional economy is £120 billion. That's almost as much as the wallpaper bill for number 10. And our cultural offerings get better and better, from the Birmingham Conservatoire to the upcoming Commonwealth Games, and most excitingly, a new TV studio in Digbeth, where they'll be making all future episodes of MasterChef, which is great for us, but tricky for MasterChef because it means they're going to have to stop voting all the black people off first. Oh, come on, you know what I'm talking about. Let's say goodbye to Tundi. During your time at BCU, you've been given expert advice and guidance, teaching, advice from industry experts and career-focused skills built into every course. Now is the time to get out there and use those skills to flourish. And remember, you'll never stop being part of the BCU community. Can I hear you say, yeah? As a graduate, you have access to a wealth of advice and support, so take advantage of this and keep us up to date with how you're getting on. Now, we're not the only ones who want to know what you're getting up to. One day, very soon, the government will get in touch to ask what you've done since graduation, partly for the graduate outcome survey, but also because most of them will need your help getting new jobs. I'll wait. You've no doubt seen the I Am BCU images all around the campus. Have you seen those? Yeah. This is something created by our students to express pride in belonging to the BCU family. Now, today marks the end of one exciting chapter of your lives. Now, you've got to go out there and write the rest of your story. I am so excited about the potential in this room. There is nothing you guys can't do. Let me hear you say, yeah. Let me hear you say, hallelujah. Who knows, my people, who knows if you work hard and stay the course, one day you could be in number 10 Downing Street, clutching the radiator, shouting, no, I don't want to go. I'm going to finish by saying congratulations. Enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Lenny Henry. Thank you so much for listening. This is so exciting. I now call upon the probiotic Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean of the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and the Built Environment, Professor Hanifa Shah, to commence the presentation of award holders. Give her a big round of applause, please. May I say this? Now, so you can stand there. You can come back. Actually, sit down. No, you can. There's going to be fist bumping. And there's going to be elbow things if you want to, or bowing. There's going to be no handshaking or hugging or tongue kissing.
Chancellor, as Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Executive Dean, I present students from the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and the Built Environment who have qualified for the award of degrees, diplomas and certificates. I invite Associate Professor Dr. David Gibson to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Computing and Digital Technology.
Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Parminder Kaur. Ariti. Deepika Agarwal. Sujam Muhammad Azik. Syed Athar Ali. Amandeep Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Amrapreet Kaur. Pooja Ahmed. Mirza Zubair Attar Beg. Vikram Natubahai Barvad. Sheetal Bhavna. Elizabeth Houdini. Kiranjit Kaur Chahal. Haripriya Chalichamela. Devendra Singh. Poonam Devi. Solomon Fahun. Parlak Dillon. Edima Ben Ekbo. Hemant Reddy Gajala. Aman Gupta. Nishan Singh Gill. Gupanthabir Singh. Hakamal Singh. Harmandeep Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Ishmeet Kaur. Bahana Jahan. Jaspreet Kaur. Baljit Kaur. Daljit Kaur. Harpreet Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur. Kiranpreet Kaur. Kamaljit Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Manjit Kaur. Wait for it. Navjot Kaur. Sandeep Kaur. Simandeep Kaur. Bibek Khatri. Kamaldeep Kaur. Gomel Singh Man. Kishan Bangrolia. Manpreet Kaur. Manroop Kaur. Saeed Hassan Razna Naqvi. Chukwamaka Obidi. Yagnesh Patel. Simrajit Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Rajnan Kumar. Rajwant Kaur. Manu Rani. Shikra Ratara. Wahid Sadiq. Shamukma Saidev Senagaptati. Awais Sarwar. Laxman Sapkota. Albert Vilchenu. Naila Shakil. Shubkarman. Abdulali Ishola Lawolo. Joa Al-Turki. Al-Husseino Prince. Kiran Shaheen. Georgia Sixton. Syed Absar ul Wakar. Pushkar Kathan. Yashant Kanhirathingal. Pasayo Nana. Oladipupo Oluwasegun Ojo. Master of Science in Big Data Analytics, Oluwadhamala Oyalakin. Master of Science in Big Data Analytics, Meru Ruiz Mateo. Master of Science in Big Data Analytics, Elton Fernando Jose Sambo. Mahapitsa Jaminsangji Thakur. Master of Science in Broadcast Engineering, Max Andrews. George Cruz. Beatriz Jimenez. Thomas Snell. Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Obina Ajuku. Marnin Kaldidi. Varatuagi Fernando. Rejoice Gabriels. Daniel Arisa Igwa. Justice Chidozi Uwaha. Jagraj Kaur. Jyoti Kaur. Master of Science in Data Networks and Security, Mohammed Imran. Master of Science in Cyber Security, Andros Kiparidimos. Joshua Nuka. Izilgen Solomon Odudu. Ayumete Olawabiya. Hamed Timitope Onakoya. Karim Osunde. Arun Penfold. Dipalben Prajapati. Mohammed Owais Karani. Rezgar Suleimani. Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Victor Chukwuka Uba. Pierre Nelson Yodom Sabang. Parvinder Kaur. Master of Science in Data Network and Security, Neville Crooks. Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Visanathi Vatikuti. Master of Science in Data Networks and Security, Syed Mohammed Luqman Hidayat. Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Harjinder Singh. Master of Science in Data Network and Security, Shad Ahmed. Hugo Okori Kalu. Chukwuka Madubika. Madiford Joshua. Kingsley Manu. Mohammed Saji Al Hassan. Cedric Chemute. Diraj Kumar Verma. Samuel Westerway. Master of Science in Enterprise Systems Management, Mohammed Ahmed. Vivek Era. Abdullah Rashid Beg. Maninder Kaur Bular. Pooja Awana Chowdhury. Victor Chukwumayobi. Oliver Gadd. Surumdi Jandu. Medinat Obalola. Rangana Lucknow Obisakera. Master of Science in Enterprise Systems Management, Rolvi Orlando. Mayang Sotuyao. Nagoya Toria. Twinkle Twinkle. Shikar Vemani. Master of Science in User Experience Design, Benjamin Agbol. Latifa Aliu. Laura Cartwright. Chelsea Hardwick Dawson. Ka Kong. Hazib Zaman. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Business Information Technology, Sabha Akir. Madiha Ali. Shabnam Asghar. Chloe Davies. Lenny May Howell. Jacob Lister. Leah Patel. Hannah Wyndham. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Forensics, Salma Aslam. Lexine Bishop. Spencer Clifton. Abigail Creswell. Cameron Edmondson. Maria Hussain. Molly Rose Jackson. Christopher Miles. Joseph Oxenbury. Leah Spencer. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Games Technology, Taylor Keeling. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Networks, Aqib Ali. Dylan Bogle. Reese Chalacombe. George Harris. Irandi Hare. Matthew Rubrecht. Amina Saeed. Lamin Sawo Jadama. Whoop. Gowinder Singh. Luke Tainton. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Networks and Security, Kelvin Adams. Mohammed Aslam. Taranjeet Bazi. Thomas Griffith. Mohammed Ibrahim. Solomon Janjua. Matthew Lim. Ajvan Mogamudu. Mohammed Hanifa. Bamidele Papula. Danielle Saeed. Aksa Salim. Robert Scott. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer Science, Adoronka Adesoji. Eugene Apple. Emmanuel Akindutir. Amina Akram. Samuel Calvert. Nathan Degora. Samuel Dugmore. William Hunt. Osama Hussain. Mark Johnson. Suzanne Lusa. Indev Najran. Samuel Okoye. Jaspreet Brandwa. Sabah Sadiq. Gasajan Singh. Beat that. Yuvraj Singh. Anthony Styles. Gagan Sura. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computer and Data Science, Brett Marley. Nicole Magovu. Bachelor of Science in Honours in Computing, Iraluwa Mitu Tada. Samuel Taylor. Nathaniel Williams. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing, Matthew Crosby. Jamie Hardile. Ryan Kumar Jassi. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Computing and Information Technology, Dylan Ansell. Taiba Begum. Suleiman Haik. Nadeem Hussain. Zara Khan. Owen Wright. Muday Yafei. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Digital Media Computing, Ruben Shahal. Samuel Lovesey. Chanel Menezes. Viren Patel. Harvey Singh. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Digital Media Technology, Luke Huler. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Film Production Technology, Rosemary Ambrose Adulaja. Fraser Camp. Jaden Pinnock. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Film Technology and Visual Effects, Dennis Shakir. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Music Technology, Stephanie Bingham. Alfred Cliff. Molly Olner. Martin Young. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Software Engineering, Disanyake Budian Selaj Disanyake. Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sound Engineering and Production, Joshua Cook. Amy Dowell. James Finch. Connor Fitzgerald. Nathan Hill. William Lowbridge. Joshua Price Nixie. Tyrone Roach. Phoebe Webber. Oliver Warwood. Matthew Wildman. Master of Science in Advanced Computer Science, Harpreet Kaur. Yashpreet Kaur. Mambe Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Parminder Pal Kaur. BSc Film Production Technology, Olivia Pendergast. BSc in Digital Media Technology, Masuvar Esmail. This completes the presentation of awards to graduates from the School of Computing and Digital Technology.
This completes the first presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and the Built Environment. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to introduce the recipient of the Honorary Award of Doctor of the University.
Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, today we confer the degree of Honorary Doctor of Birmingham City University honoris causa on Debbie Robinson. Ladies and gentlemen, March 23rd, 2020 lives long, I think, in all of our memories, when that announcement was made by an uncharacteristically solemn Prime Minister, stay at home. For a lucky few, it was simple. Set up a laptop, get to work on Teams or Zoom, go out for an occasional walk to break up virtual meeting fatigue. But for anyone in essential services, it was the ultimate challenge. How to source key supplies, how to protect staff, how to keep going safely. Imagine how urgent those questions were with someone with responsibility for several hundred different stores spread across central England. How urgent they were, that is, for our guest of honour today, Debbie Robinson, Chief Executive of the Central England Cooperative. Retail, you might say, is in her DNA. In a career spanning 3 decades, she's worked for Marks & Spencer and WH Smith and has been Managing Director of Spar. Convenience stores occupy a special place in that DNA because they're the ones closest to their communities, where the co-op's values of self-help, self-responsibility, democracy, equality, equity, and solidarity count most. At Spar, she made huge strides in product affordability, fresh produce, and the key business of marketing those gains to a wider public. It was an earlier experience with the Co-op that prepared her for that task. As Director of Food Marketing for Co-op UK, she created the Good with Food campaign, leading on brand strategy, store formats, own brand development, and all customer communications, including TV advertising. And it was that experience that empowered her to set up her own business, working on brand developments for NICA, as well as projects in Europe and the Middle East. And just over a year into her current role, the country changed with that fateful demand to stay at home. Even without all the precautionary measures, work would have intensified. It was a time when convenience stores really lived up to their name. Demand in April 2020 shot up by 1/3. On top of keeping the supplies moving, there was the urgent question of keeping staff safe from disease, and not least from the aggression of a small number of customers who fell short in basic standards of behaviour and respect. Till screens, PPE, extra security, they all had to be found in a hurry. Staff were offered extra discounts as a reward for their loyalty. Supply lines had to be secured and accelerated. It must have felt a bit like a war. And it was not just the convenience stores that were busier than ever. With the unprecedented emergency, the co-op's funeral services came under huge demand. But as it always has, the co-op did the right thing by its members, its staff, its customers, for the living and tragically also for the dead. True leadership, the kind Debbie Robinson has exercised, means achieving impact well beyond your place of work. It means getting involved in national organisations, in her case, the boards of Association of Convenience Stores and the British Retail Consortium. It means intervening in national crises such as child poverty and international ones such as the desperate plight of people in Malawi. The Co-op Summer Support Programme for Kids has attracted hundreds of thousands of donations and resulted in tens of thousands of food packages being delivered to children who would otherwise suffer acute hunger. Such leadership also means making a commitment to charity, as she has in undertaking a series of gruelling cycling events for the Mines Advisory Group, devoted to clearing war zones of potentially lethal legacy weapons. And it won't surprise you to hear that this extraordinary, purposeful leader in her field is also a keen marathon runner. Ladies and gentlemen, if the experience of the past 2.5 years have taught us anything, it's that the people we rely on to make our daily lives possible are often the ones who don't normally occupy the limelight, be they nurses, delivery drivers, shop workers, or, like Debbie Robinson, the people tasked with organising their efforts in the best interests of us all. They deserve the highest respect and gratitude. So, Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, distinguished guests, colleagues, graduands, it gives me great pleasure to exercise the authority of the University's Academic Board and to confer the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa on Debbie Robinson. And I invite you, Chancellor, to present the commemorative medal. That completes the conferment of the award of Doctor of the University honoris causa, and I now invite Deborah to address the congregation.
I knew I was here with a lot of people in computing, so I thought I'd go paperless. So here now I'll have to, as you all know, have my 3-code identification to find my script for the event. But I wanted to start off by saying thank you and to everyone on the stage, to the brand for the brilliant introduction, and for all of you here today. I want to say congratulations. You've done it. All that hard work has paid off. And how wonderful you must feel in your robes, in this magnificent surroundings, with a degree from an inspiring university. Look around you. Take it all in. Look to your left and just imagine what your fellow graduate might be doing to save the world in the future. Look to your right and think of the friends that you have made, the experiences you have shared, and who you could collaborate in the future. You have achieved what so many in the world can only imagine. But with this comes great responsibility. A degree is not a right to privilege. It is an opportunity to take all that you have learned from this great university into the world of work. You leave with optimism and confidence, but you will be met with resistance and negativity. And I know that some of you are already in the world of work, and I'm sure you will identify with that. To gain respect in the workplace, you will have to prove yourself over and over again. You will have to know your job really well. You'll then start to see the difference that you can make in the job that you do. And my best advice to you today is to find purpose. Or as my mum would say, what's the point? And if there is no point, why do it? You have proved that you are studious. Now you must find out how curious you are. Can you see what needs to change to create a society where everyone feels valued, appreciated, and respected? What difference can you make in the job that you do? I have made a career out of trying to make a difference. I've spent most of my working life in corner shops, and you might think, how can you make a difference when doing that? But as a buyer, I wanted to understand the conditions in which the goods and services we enjoy are made, and that curiosity led to the first ever fair trade products appearing in co-op stores and the first fair trade products in the UK, with bananas, with tea, coffee, cocoa. And we're now developing an international fund in Malawi, the 5th poorest country in the world, and we have an ambition to take Malawi out of poverty. They also happen to have a superb netball team that's 4th in the world, but there is malnutrition, something we have not seen since the 80s. Recognising the obesity crisis, I worked with the wonderful Catherine Higgs and the Department for Health on the traffic light system that you'll see on all of your products today, a simple way that breaks all barriers by a colour coding that allows you to know what is in the food that you eat. And I woke up this morning in disbelief that I would be speaking to you today. My life started off in the care system from birth, and you'll be hearing a lot about the mothers whose children were taken away from them around the time that I was born. But I was lucky. I was placed with a loving family in Burnley, Lancashire, brought up to value education, to try everything, never to let an opportunity pass you by. My beautiful, wonderful mum is up there today. Who's probably saying, pull yourself together. My Auntie Teresa, the long-suffering Andy, my son Charles, and my daughter is here in spirit. Sport has played a big part in my life, and it's a good job because when you're skinny and ginger with loads of freckles, you really do have to learn to run fast. I would encourage you to continue with your sport and always take care of your mind, body, and soul. And I wake up each day thinking, how did this happen? How come I am running the biggest independent co-op in the country? To be the Vice President of Euro Co-ops, to serve on the boards that have already been mentioned, to be a Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts, training for my 20th consecutive London Marathon, having returned from an epic cycle ride. I live an extraordinary life through the work that I do, and working with this university to deliver debt-free degrees, to give greater access and opportunity to those who may not be in a position to consider significant debt that studying brings, so that more people can join you and I and make a positive difference in the world that we live. And I tell you today, if I can, anyone can. Accept every opportunity that is presented to you, have no regrets, and always do your best. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm now delighted to invite Professor Hanifa Shah to continue the presentation of award holders from the faculty, and I call upon the Chancellor to receive the students.
I invite Emma Love to the lectern to present award holders from the School of Engineering and the Built Environment.
For the Master of Arts in Planning Built Environments, Jessica Cheadle. Lewis Kofi. Alexander Coy. Grace Goodman. Sam Green. Lane Kinzuli. Scarlett Lambeth. Ellie Liggins Hughes. Clementine Murphy. Catherine Patterson. For the Master of Science in Automotive Engineering, Mikhail Isalami Ajayi. Rohin Chihan Sethi. Shumayesh Dale. Poojan Kansari. Sohang Patel. Naga Sameti. Rahul Sharma. Sakin Salaki. Korshin Sumramoni. Augustine Thamachan. For the postgraduate diploma in automotive calibration and control, Simonji Chaperon. For the Master of Science in Building Surveying and Facilities Management, Mohammed Sarwasha. For the Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Mohammed Abraham Khalifa. Matthew Nash. Jamin Kumar Patel. For the Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Kate Booth. Himanshu Dughat. Scythian Fogg. Janil Gajar. Deep Gahalan. Gushiwa Jimba. Julie Kanraja. Avanshi Kasareddy. Avinash Kasareddy. Okay. Chaitanya. I got it. Kumar Raju Konduru. Would you like me to do that again? Vishal Mila. Fatin Mohammed. Justina Onyanbu. Abu Bakar Sabu Musa. Joshua Oyu Dayabu. Sarani Siriwan Dani Mudu Yansi Laji. Manas Muhu. Rahu Patel. Alfie Silatu Tuth. Jitajali Punyakar. Sitham Wijin Singhi. Master of Science in Construction Project Management, Tharaka Damasiri. Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Opiyemi Adio. Derek Ardem. Chu Kuwan Imi Ka Ama Asiki Ke. Army Tapal Kaur. Ushagu Bairama Over. Venkatish Badapata. Bogdan Drakamar. Ignatios Elefethinaru. Sonal Giri. Mohammed Isarif. Kelly Kedzi. Hina Kananda Sahib Sab. Nauriz Malik. Abhijit Mazumdumba. Ahmed Mustafa. Tushna Naik. Thi Nagwan. Habiba Nur. Right, do it again. Habiba Nur, twice. Adnan Saeed. Opi Yimi Ola Wu Yi. Divya Shirindvin San. Thitho Thai Tran. Tazy Obi. Oh, Daisy. Yeah, oh, Daisy. Hakim Youssef. Postgraduate Certificate in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Ahmed Abidi Rahman Saeed. Master of Science in Logistics and Supply Chain Management, Saranga Wella Dara. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Olifise Yayo Abiana. Alu Ka Yade Aye Gaba. Francis Anasik. William Butler. Mohammed Hasher. Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Subham Agarwal. Josephine Ogu Doyu. Don Palus. Habith Rathor. Vijay Kumar Reddy Kolala Kapab. Rizwan Shafiq. Hamza Shafiq. Hamza Sharif. Hassan Sharad. Gurpreet Singh. Hafiz Yousaf. For the Master of Science in Project Management, Matthew Aditumib. Arslan Ahmad. Adibimhi Odu Bila. Goodness me. Rana Ali. Amapreet Kaur. Saeed Amin. Timalayan Ayanuro. Abdul Basit. Thomas Beattie. Albin Beji. Joseph D. Covelho. Taran Dalal. Mose Elibi. Amarichi Uchini Imel. Umaid Urosimu. Yeah. Dame Lola Isan. Tempatopi Wilson Faladun. Mohammed Fatah. Gurpreet Kaur. Rumana Ibra. Faith Irabor. Israel Islam. Kawa Cameron. Charlotte Catherine Und. Amadeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Navjeet Kaur. Pirana Lokandi. Abdul Majid. Prinka Mangal. Duna Medika. Zahia Midai. Alexandra Machina. Susanna, sorry, I'll say it again because I know you really well. Zuhana Makavana. Safe Noman. Bernard Ogbu. Chinidu Francis Okoloka. Pardeep Kaur. Mahir Patel. Sachin Kumar Patel. Prachit Patil. Nina Rani. Prince.
I love Prince.
Bagareshi Vinod Rajkaur. Ravnit Kaur. Anita Saji. Raghavindra Sakmir. Umrin Dur Sethi. Shivram Pawar. Vatsan Sarang. Aslan Shah. Muhammad Hamzu Wazir. Amadeep Singh.
Hold on, Amadeep. It's a while. He doesn't know about technology.
Amadeep Singh. Oh, lovely. Lovepreet Singh. Alu Wasi Gun Sholiya. Mohammed Sulman. Ryan Thorpe. Mohammed Uzar. For the postgraduate diploma in project management, Zain Altaf. For the Master of Science in Project Management, Mohammed Shoaib. Master of Science in Project Management, Lal Langath Gaula Raga Lang. For the Master of Science in Quantity Surveying, Amani Al-Habsi. Yasir Ashraf. Sharj Baby. Zaidan Badir. Benjamin Couchman. Nomsibo Nakub. To Nagi I Kapu Ya Niji Ka. Rinto Joseph. Sean McBrien. Kalistus Nagwatang. Eleanor Rafferty. Lewis Richardson. Rajan Singh. Shannon Tracy. For the Master of Science in Real Estate Management, Justin Arkell. Jill Oriadas. Rajinder Baines. Jessica Bradley. Jivan Delay. Thomas Duggan. Oh. Sorry. Elliot Jones. Josiah Lamburn. Daniel Marley. Tendai Mit Tissi. Daniel Murray. Sheho Rowanduzi. Karam Sagia. Mandeep Sanghira. William Turner. Sandra Wiles. For the Master of Engineering in Electronic Engineering, Tobias Brewer. Lee Eburn. James Hall. Roshan Nafra. Vincent Okieng. Amaprit Sangha. Nicholas Warnock. For the Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Automotive Engineering, Joanna Burland. Gregory George. Leon Rembergs. Isabella Varney. For the Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Civil Engineering, Hussein Al-Hindi. Tony Fosu. Mateusz Jaskevich. Mohammed Kamara. Abigail Lav-Akum. Calvin Valence Muskaki. For the Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Daniel Pagenley. Alexis Pintack. Saran Richards. Farshad Barani. Imad Sultani. The Bachelor of Science with Honours in Architectural Technology, Mason Carr. Andre Edwin. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Building Surveying, Bethany Duffy. Hannah Woodcock. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Construction Management, Chio Ho Kim. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Property Development and Planning, Connor Reid. For the Bachelor of Science with Honours in Quantity Surveying, Marwan Ali. David Tenkorama. Cassandra Kiyowasi Art. Kieran Bennett. Serena Morg. Adam Osman. Mandeep Jeeta. Lily Rose Robbins. Ali Sharif. Julie Tamaklo. Machai Tololsi. Alex Wallace. Pelidonti Sasakan. Josiah Bradley. This completes the presentation of awards to graduates from the School of Engineering and the Built Environment.
This completes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Computing, Engineering and the Built Environment. I now invite Mason Carr, who graduated this afternoon with the Bachelor of Science with Honours Architectural Technology, to address the congregation.
Good morning and welcome to my friends, family, staff and fellow graduates. It is a great honour to be asked to speak today, a special day for me and my family, just as I'm sure it is for any of you here today at the culmination of our studies. I would like to begin by thanking our Chancellor and other academic colleagues for giving up their time today to join us as we celebrate our academic achievements. Today marks the end of years of hard work in which we are finally able to celebrate in person after 2 years of Zoom calls, lectures and an online graduation. Now I know the world has moved on from COVID, but its impact on our studies and university experience will never leave us. We finished our degrees from our bedrooms and still managed to be here today. It taught us to be resourceful, creative and resilient. And for that, I think we deserve to be applauded. I would also like to take this opportunity, she's going to kill me, but to thank my mum, who's just sat there in the green. But for everyone to thank their families and friends, whose encouragement and support throughout our studies has been so crucial to our success. So can all the graduates stand, turn around and join me in giving them a round of applause. Now, as a student from a single-parent household who also lives in a council home, there is something about this moment that I still can't believe is real. And having the ambition to succeed is something that I think unites us all. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today. If we all take forward the mindset that we can achieve whatever we want to put our minds to, there's no limit to our futures. Enroll in the master's course you've been thinking of. Apply for that job you aren't sure you're qualified enough for. Don't let anything hold you back. Now, as we set out on the next stage of our lives, we are still individuals with our own distinct ambitions, but we are also united as a class of 2020, 2021 and 2022, a permanent part of our university's history. Congratulations to you all, and I now invite the Chancellor to close the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the Chancellor closes this evening's ceremony, I just want to pay tribute to what he's done for us at the ceremonies today. He's done every single ceremony. He's met every single student. He bumped his first fist at a little after 10 o'clock this morning, and here we are at a little after 7 o'clock this evening, and I hope you will all agree his energy level hasn't flagged once, and he has given every student I'll get out the way, but what a special Chancellor to have. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I leave you with this. I want to be a quantity surveyor. I want to be in this band. Can you give the band a round of applause up here too? I want to work in the co-op. And I want to keep being BCU Chancellor as long as people keep wanting that. You're fantastic. I'm really proud of you. Go out and kick ass. I declare this congregation closed. We'd be grateful if the guests could stand while the stage processes off and leaves the hall. Thank you very much. We love you. Ta-ra.
Wow.